My boss took credit for my work, so I let him destroy himself. I once worked at a large technology firm under a supervisor named Mark. Mark was more than just a terrible boss. He was the type who'd take your concepts, claim them as his own, and somehow blame you when things went awry. For months, I kept quiet. I needed the salary, but one day, I created a new internal system, something that would save our division countless hours of work each week. Mark noticed it and exclaimed, "Excellent job, I'll showcase it to the board. Don't worry, I'll credit you." Spoiler alert, he didn't. He took all the credit and even earned a $5,000 bonus for innovation. That's when I resolved to stop playing nice. The next assignment arrived, a more sophisticated iteration of the same system. Mark naturally instructed me to manage the mundane aspects while he took care of the strategy. So I constructed it exactly as he requested, but with one minor twist: a failsafe. Essentially, unless you input a private key I'd created, the application would appear to function, but wouldn't actually process any information. No errors, no crashes, just silence. A month later, Mark arranged a significant demonstration with top management his big moment. He bragged for weeks about how this new version would secure him a promotion. I remained silent. Demo day came. Everyone was in the boardroom, the VP, the tech leads, the investors. Mark walked in with an air of confidence. He clicked run. The program loaded perfectly, then just sat there. Stuck. He tried again. Same result. He began to sweat. The VP turned to him and asked, "Mark, is this meant to do anything?" He stammered excuses about network delays and server faults. At that moment, I leaned in and said, "If I may, I believe I can resolve it." I entered my private key. The system sprang to life immediately. Full data visualization, automation, everything. The VP turned to me astonished and said, "Wait, you developed this?" I grinned. "Indeed, sir, every single line." Mark turned pale. Later that week, HR summoned me. They had examined the project logs and found my credentials on every commit. Mark's contributions were null. He was terminated for misconduct. The VP awarded me a raise and promoted me to team lead. Now, Mark occasionally messages me on LinkedIn seeking a reference. I haven't responded, because sometimes revenge isn't loud. It's merely observing someone suffocate on their own pride.